The Flyers square off against the Canadiens. Game 6 of this first round. Stanley Cup playoff series. 7 p.m. Eastern. Puck drop tonight. The Flyers are up 3-2 in the series. The Flyers are also the $1.45 favorite in tonight's matchup. Totals 5.5 juice to the over. The Canadiens are plus $1.25 to win it. And if you like Montreal to keep this one close, they're minus 250 catching the goal and a half. Carey Price for the Canadiens, Carter Hart for the Flyers. I'm 2-0 in my last two daily best plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. I'm also hitting at 71% in my last 7 picks in that same package. For more information on how you can access these exclusive premium selections for just $1.99, link for that site is in the description section below. That's patreon.com/BrockPage. The Flyers are 15-3 straight up in their last 18 contests, .833 win percentage during that span. The Flyers have won 72% of their games when favored this season. They've also cashed in on the puck line in 61% of their games on the entire season as well. The Flyers are in the top 10 in scoring, top 3 in shots allowed. Philadelphia is giving up just 2.7 goals per contest for the year. Jake Voracek has 7 points on the during this postseason, 4 goals, 3 assists, plus 2 when he's on the ice. Kevin Hayes is right behind him with 5 points, all 5 of those points coming by way of assist. Hayes is plus 4 in the postseason as well. And speaking of plus minus, Phil Myers currently leads the club in plus minus in the postseason. He is currently plus 7 when he's on his shift. Now the Flyers are also in the top 10 in scoring away from home this season, top 3 in shots allowed away from home as well, and that stat will certainly bode well for Carter Hart, who's amassed 24 wins for the Flyers this season, along with a .242 goals against average and a .914 save percentage. Now Philly's taking on a Montreal club who's averaging just 2.9 goals per contest for the entire season. They obviously rank in the bottom half of the league in scoring on average per game with that statistic. The Canadiens are also winning just 41% of their games when catching plus money. Now, total-wise, when it comes to the number in this one, 4 out of Montreal's last 6 contests stayed under the total of 5.5 goals. 8 out of their last dozen also stayed under that number. Meanwhile, the Flyers on the other side saw 9 out of their last 11 stay under the total of 5.5 goals themselves. Give me the Flyers winning this one straight up and the under 5.5 in that contest. And before we go ahead and dive into our next and final matchup for the show, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and purslines out for Friday's NHL hockey Stanley Cup playoff action. Happy Friday to you guys. The weekend is finally here. A much well-deserved weekend for you. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just have to quickly remind you once again that we are 2-0 in our last 2 daily best play tier package plays on patreon.com/BrockPage. We're also hitting at 71% in our last 7 daily best plays on that site as well. If you want some more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Moving on, we're going to take a look at the St. Louis Blues taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Game 6 of this best of 7, 9:45 p.m. Eastern puck drop. Blues down 3-2 in this series. But despite being on the brink of elimination, the Blues are the $1.40 favorite. Totals 5.5 juice to the under. The Canucks are plus $1.20 for some money line cash. And if you like Vancouver to cover, they're minus 250 catching the goal and a half on the puck line. We got Jacob Markstrom for the Canucks. Sorry, guys. Jake Allen for the Blues. Now, Steen and Tarasenko are out for tonight's contest for St. Louis. Gunnarsson is listed as questionable. The Blues have won just 2 out of their last 8 and averaged only 2.5 goals per contest during that span. I don't think I've ever yawned during a podcast. But anyway, the Blues rank in the bottom 10 in offensive shots per game. They also rank in the bottom half of the league in scoring on average per game from home. St. Louis Did it again. St. Louis lost 6 out of their last 8 conference games as well. They're taking on a Vancouver club who won 6 out of their last 8 themselves. They averaged nearly 4 goals per contest during that stretch. Now the Canucks rank in the top 5 in scoring on average per game. Jake Markstrom's also saving 92% of the shots he's facing, 275 goals against average as well. Elias Pettersson has 11 points on the postseason, 4 goals, 7 assists for him. JT Miller's also scored 5 goals along with 5 assists since the restart, 10 total points for JT. And Bo Horvat currently leads the club in postseason goals with 6 of them. And when it comes to the scoring in this one, 4 out of Vancouver's last 6 got over the total of 5.5 goals. The Canucks also saw 67% of their games away from their home ice get over the posted total as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, 4 out of their last 7 got over the 5.5 themselves. So with all that said and done, give me the Underdog Canucks plus $1.20. Oh, 7 and the over 5.5 in that game. All right, clearly I need a nap. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind, if you sign up today, we bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information, all the yawning. I'm sure when I yawned, you yawned as well. Yawned. Very contagious. But anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for me. Happy Friday for you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.